Lena, sometimes the best time to talk about things is when you don't feel like talking about them. You know that from therapy, and I don't know. When I went to therapy, I always kind of looked forward to it. I don't remember ever. So why don't you want to talk about this with me now? Yeah, okay. You start it, Dr. John. First, I love you. I love you too. You're in a safe space with me here. Great. Okay, I'll rehash what we just went through online. And yes, there are no coincidences or no, it's all synchronicity. And you were meant to see those things this morning so we could discuss it and discuss your feelings about it. Right. On Quora, there have been people, numerous women especially, but they're both sexes, over the years. They have attacked Lena for Lena's claims of being my twin flame and so on so forth. There's one woman that we call Morticia Deadwards, uh, but her name is really Patricia, and you guys can find her on Quora. She's right there attacking Lena a lot of the time. We reposted some of those things this morning. It's all right. Let me go. All right, let me go. If you don't like anything I'm about to say, we don't have to air it, right? Edwards, Patricia, she seems mostly in the and now Lena only realized that this is these nasty comments that people made about her are 2 years old. She didn't see them 2 years ago, right? I didn't. I saw them for the first time today, and John said, "Look at when they are from, though, Lena." Because I was like, "Oh, look, this one's attacking me again." I thought she was going to be shutting up for once in her life, but no. And John said she hasn't attacked you in a long time. These are 2 years old, and I wanted you to review them today because we see everything eventually, and I show you everything eventually when I feel that you are calm enough to absorb what you're seeing. Now, did your feelings about her attacks? What were the specific attacks? Her calling me crazy. Her saying that I was not a talented person and that I was in no way like John because I'm like illiterate. Literally accusing me of being illiterate and not being good with words. That's what offended you the most, wasn't it? Not me, not her saying I wasn't your twin flame. Yeah, I mean, I was used to that. I'm used to idiots thinking that they know my twin flame journey or my lack thereof. But I was like, look at this one. She's saying that I'm stupid, right? And I guess there's the ego, right? Like, because I know I'm not stupid. And that idiot knows I'm not stupid too. But obviously there's a great deal of jealousy, right? Because what does she say on her profile? I am a writer, right? And nothing she's written could even stand in the shadow of anything that you've written, right? I am a writer, and Lena Jane Lennon is a crazy bitch. And not only that, John Lennon was talented, and Lena is an untalented piece of crap. So finally showing me this post from this fucking cunt. Yeah. I haven't thought about her because she's kept her mouth shut for the last yeah. You notice a lot of people have kept their mouth shut. There's no current posts about you, Lena. People know better by this point, including Jonathan Harris's twin flame, who I showed you some of her old posts too. Yeah, only she posts as anonymous. And these posts Sean showed me were her saying that she's friends with Julian and Sean, this anonymous person on Quora, and that they are currently seeking a warrant out for my arrest because they're terrified of me and what I'm capable of, right? And that was 2 years ago. And this woman wrote this thing on Quora saying, I mean, can you imagine, like, just lying like that? Because I know John's whole family, and no one's, to my knowledge, they would let me know first if they were planning to have me arrested. Nothing like that is happening. We all love each other. Yes. love. It goes beyond love, what those boys and Yoko feel for Lena. It's an immaculate love. Yes, we all have this immaculate love for each other. So, but yeah, so, okay, Dr. John, so how do you feel right now? I'm feel outraged, even though it's from 2 years ago. Deep breaths. All right. Yeah, because it's no longer, it never was relevant. Nothing Patricia, nothing Roxanne, nothing any of those imbeciles have to say about you holds any water. Never did. And everything that they wrote was from 2 years ago, and it means much less now than it ever meant then. It was like all kinds of they fabricating things about you, right? Yeah, making up lies about me. And also the thing that I took that I always get the hair, my back goes up. It's like when people lump me in with Mark David Chapman. What on earth about my life would make you think that I was out to harm anything in John's life, his family? What on earth is the indicator of that? Is it my artwork? Is it my poetry with John? Is it my musical ability? I don't feel like I have anything in common with Mark David Chapman. That's like the conclusion you're drawing. One thing that a lot of them say, people who comment, ooh, she's a little scary, but talking about Lena, right? That's spooky. What she's doing is kind of scary. I'm scared when I think about, yeah, that's your clue right there. People hate what they fear. No one likes feeling fear, so they hate it. And Lena, you scare them, right? That puts you in a position of power, over their mental state. Right. I don't know that I want to well, whether or not you want to be in that position, you are in that position. And they fear you. And fear is tantamount to hatred. And that kind of blind, nonsensical hatred is nothing anybody can do anything about it except show tolerance for the ignorant and pray for them. And that's what we've been doing for 2 years. Right. And I wanted to talk to you about it because you're sitting here and it's like the wound feels fresh. And you just now saw a couple of posts from these old fucking harbingers from 2 years ago, and it's affecting you like they just said it to you now. Well, in a sense, it feels like they just said it, right? It feels like they just said it to me now because it's like, oh, I haven't seen these insults before. But you've seen variations of these insults, and you've seen variations of these insults from the same exact perpetrators. And so your point is, they claim you're a phony. They claim I would never be talking to you, that John Lennon wouldn't want anything to do with a woman like you. And a big thing that bothers especially Roxanne and Patricia is, oh my God, she says he's in her bed. She says he's in her bed. What would he be doing it? I'll tell you what. Do you really want the details? I don't think you gals want the details on this. You're already half insane from jealousy already. You don't want to know what I do with this girl Lena in bed. And anyway, it's none of your bloody business. But it seems like they're all upset about it, yeah. Yeah, I'm not upset about you people, what your guys are doing in your beds with your twin flames or whatever the fuck you want to... I can't picture any of you cretins with anybody. And the biggest problem that you all seem to have with me is that I'm happy. Well, there's a Kurt Cobain song, I'm just happy. Why are they think I'm dumb? They want to call me names. Can I just be happy? Right. Guess I'm just happy. Hi, Kurt. Hey, Mom. They're not ready for you, and those ones will never be because they're from a demonic strain. Right. That kind of toxic jealousy is a demonic strain, right? Has a lot to do with Ouija boards. We'll get back to that, but yeah, right. Yeah, we've been seeing the subject of Ouija boards cropping up again and again. And John, there's one thing everyone out there should know. If they have claimed, I'll just make a blanket statement. If they have claimed that they contacted John Lennon through a Ouija board, that's not John. If they claim that they have contacted John Lennon through an electronic voice a technical tool, any kind of recorder or anything like that, that's not John. If they claim to have connected with John through a psychic medium of any kind, that's not John, unless he tells me otherwise. And there's only been a couple of those instances, and they are on our blog. If you search our blog for psychic conversations with John, you should find them. Maybe one or two. John is very specific as a soul who he contacts. John will not go through Ouija boards or any other form of divination. I am John's primary channel. Yes. Well said. I am John's primary channel. And Patricia Edwards out there, if you don't like the way John sounds when he's coming through my channel, that's all right. You don't have to like that. You don't have to approve of that. You can have your little mop top John who you think is having sex with Paul McCartney. That seems to be your unhealthy attitude about John and the Beatles. And you're sticking to it. All right, lady, you go ahead. But I'm sticking to my situation. And this is what it is. And you know what? It's him. Sorry you hate it. Go back and watch our videos. Listen to our music that we make together. Listen to this guy's great sense of humor. And yeah, he's great in bed, honey. And you're not getting none of that either, but oh well. That's mine. That's for me. His twin flame. I don't know what is going on with you. You seem like you don't have a lot of love in your life. I pray that you get some. Well said, my sweet love. Yeah, my sweet lord. So listen, we have, okay, and so do you feel better, Dr. John, as I'm asking now as your therapist? Yeah, I do. I feel a heaviness in your loins. No, that's you, I know. Because I get excited when you make a breakthrough. Is this a breakthrough even? It feels like a rehash. Well, why do you keep trying to interrupt me? Because I love you. Sing a song with me. Da-da-da-da-da. We're not in trouble again. I can't believe it. I don't conceive it. That's good enough for me. All right, we're gonna get up and make some vegan carbonara, and I want to film at least a little bit of it. Yeah, we're making vegan fettuccine carbonara. We'll be showing all the ingredients shortly, my darling, my love. My darling, my love. So, and that's it. Okay. Praise be God and Mother. We love you. We honor you. We dig you. We dig your magic. Mom, yeah, you got to cook today. But again, if you go back on the readings that you did early this morning with White Eagle and with The Quiet Mind, one thing at a time, and, take all the time you need. It'll all get done today. Everything will get done that needs to be done. You're on a mission. You're right on course. And we love you. We love you too, Mom and Dad. Yay! That's nice, John. It sure is. Hey, baby. Hey! I got it right where I want to.